Morning guys, Saturday the 26th of, where are we? March. Now you're probably wondering why on the 26th of March I'm just walking out the house at this time. It's about 9:30 and not gone to the Quenicoi event, same as everybody else. Well, there's a reason for me not going, as much as I want to, as much as I'd like to. There's a reason for me not going today, and the reason is on Friday of next week I've got an operation on my foot which I've been waiting for about 3 years, and on Tuesday of next week before the operation I've got to go for a COVID test. So I don't want to jeopardise that by going to Quenicoi, mingling with however many 100 folks are going to be up there and risking the operation where I've waited so long for. So that's my reason for not going today. But I hope everybody's had a great day up there. By the time you've seen this, you'd have all been there, done that. So I hope you've all had a great day. Maybe in a couple of months when I'm over the operation and my ankle's resealed itself and whatever else, then yeah, we'll be out and about. But up until then, got to play it safe. But there you go. Right, today's jobs. Got a couple of jobs to do today. First of all, I'm going to sort the bead out. I have started. I'll show you in a minute. I'll spin you around and show you in a minute. I have started on the bead. There's a pile of wood behind me, just here, as you can see. There it is, look. That is going to be making some fence panels for out the front. I've got some little 2-foot fence panels out the front, little arched ones, and to be honest I've been out there that long I'm just dropping apart. So I'm going to be doing that today as well, or hopefully getting through to that today. Get the bead on, get it up and running again. There you go, there's the gimbal for you. I didn't even touch that then, he just had a fit. Yeah, where was I? Get the panels done out the front and hopefully get the slabbing done down by the front back door, which has been like it for ages. But yeah, that's today, 26th of March today. It's a glorious day. We've had what a Boston week, absolutely ace week. The temperatures are slowly rising. I've still got loads of fry to sell, so if anybody wants to buy any, I'm still here. Not really plugged it other than on YouTube that much, to be fair. Put a couple of bits on Facebook, but there you go. Also, I've started a new Facebook group as well, Black Country Koi. So if you want to have a look at that and join on there, you can come on there. Also, you can sell your fish on there, but you can't put any prices. So if you want to advertise fish on there, happy days. I'm okay with you doing that, but don't put any prices on. If you want to sell them, advertise them, and then arrange it on PMs with whoever's, you know, PM whoever you want to, whatever. Just don't put any pricing on there, because that's when Facebook starts catching up with you and saying, oh, you're breaking the rules. Oh, snowflakes. But there you go. I'm going to spin you around and we'll have a look at what I've got to do in the filter house and what I've already done. So the fish are having a bit of food every day. 2 or 3 feeds in all fairness. It's up to about 10.5 now. Just over. They are looking too bad, but I need to get this fence and this wood out of the way and get tidied up around the pond before I can start getting them out and treating them. So that's where we need to start working on it. Right, as you can see, oh, wrong way, I'm on the gimbal. Matrix off the bead is there, so that tells you I've decommissioned it. Here we go. Oh, come on, round you come. Oh, bloody hell. It's fun and games, out with this. The actual filter house is looking a little bit bare. That's only because the matrix is off the front of there. Also, there's the pump and controller. I've took totally off just to save any temptation of switching it back on. I've got it basically on cutting down. So I've just got one pump running off the Nexus at the minute, which is down there. That then, that return, this one here, I should cut off, I should bring into there. So that's the, into the bottom one. So it'll go into there, or into the bottom of the matrix, through the bead, out the bead, and then I shall have to do a U-bend with some rubber fittings straight back onto that pipe. I've already split the returns to the pond down the back of the bead, they're already split back to the way they were. So that's my first job today, is to get that done. Once that's done, I might look at the bead, at the skimmer, putting it back to gravity. If I've got a bit of pipe to do it, because it's slightly smaller than the black waste pipe that I've been using, but I might be able to get around that with some fittings as well. So yeah, that's today's work, today's start, if you like. I've got a load of bricks in here ready to put some slabs on. Because every time I purge the drain my feet get wet, so raising that up a little bit so that I can purge the drain without getting wet. So yeah, but yeah, that's where we are at the minute. It'll be bare in here at the moment, and it'll all change once that matrix car's back on. It'll all look full again. So yeah, right, I'm going to start cracking on and getting things ready, and I'll catch you later. Cheers guys. Just before we get started, did forget to mention that because nobody sent me a cup and I ain't got one to drink out of, I've had to do my own. There's only one other cup other than this one out there at the moment, and that's Jigsy at Mountain View. Boy's got it. So I had to send him some because he couldn't get up to get the fish for winning the duck race. So there you go. More for cup exchanges, guys. Happy days. That's there. It's going off to that board there. That pump down there is feeding that there, coming from that there over to there and into there. And when that goes into there, that's then going to come back through there, back into there, and it should work. Just get a quick look at what we're doing. Putting the U-bend on. After we turn, got the matrix on, putting the U-bend on. Getting the angle of the dangle right. Tell you what, these trips are shooting, some of these trips on these rubber fittings are absolute shit. So, yeah, that's in place now. So all I've got to do now is off the pump. No, let me show you. Try and do this off the front camera. Where am I? Now, turn yourself round. Come on, down you come. Right, off that pump there. Got to get pipe coming up and then across into this one. So that's the input, so that's going to have a pipe coming up. I'll probably have to put a couple of bends up just to try and keep it tight against the wall, because obviously it's, the matrix itself sticks out quite a lot, and with this in the way, sometimes it's a bit of a struggle to get by. But yeah, so I mean, I've only put a couple of clips on, got a sweat on, it's absolutely glorious today, and I'm in the sun here as well, so happy days. Oh, thanks to all the subscribers as well while I'm at it. Yeah, I think we're about 175 now, 176, so yeah, big thumbs up to you lot, lads. And lasses, of course. And juveniles, if you like. Because we don't swear too much on here, but yeah, happy days. Okay, so there we are, we're all plumbed up. I've just switched the pump on just to fill the bead up a little bit. Just so as it gives us, the pipes are full of water. I'm pretty sure everything's tight. I've still got to put a bit of a bracket on there just to take the weight off that, which is just a bit of strapping. So yeah, we're all done. The big switch on in a sec. Once I've put that strap on and once I've double checked everything's okay, and we'll see how it goes. A little bit of water on the pipes, which is just spurted out from that little valve there as I was filling it up, so I've just tightened that down as well. But other than that, everything seems okay. The one I broke, if you remember, I broke the bottom joint on the bead. I put some tape around that now. That ain't even leaking at all. It did stop anyway, but I just wanted to make sure it wore leaking at all, so that's fine now. The valve, the return there is turned off, as you can see. I've teed them in again, so you've got the two returns coming off the one. So now I'm running one pump at 50%. Which is giving me just over 2,000 gallon an hour, or round about. So that'll turn the pond over every 2 hours. So yeah, there we go. Catch you in a sec. So here we go. We're up and running. Just been messing about. The drum is turned off at the moment because the water level's slightly down. I've got to put the big blue back on. I'm going to change the pre-filter in that as well in a minute before I put it back on. I put a pom-pom in the pond the other day. I put one in every one. So the enzymes, I don't want to upset them too much. So yeah, what we've got now then, we've got obviously coming from the Nexus through the vary pump. That valve there has now created a bit of a drip, but that's the cheap valves like these Cockney coil ones. You get it. You disturb them, they start to drip. They'll drip for a few days and then they'll sort themselves out. But then coming up here, around here, into the bead. Obviously, all the valves are open on the bead, so it's just a straight in, up and through, and then back out. This is redundant if you like at the moment while them two valves are open. So to clean it, you shut the two valves, put the blower on, put that onto rinse. That goes mad. I'll do that in a bit actually for you. I'll show you that going. And then yeah, we're sort of through this U-bend here and back to the pond through the returns. At the minute I've only got the one return switched on. I'm going to switch the other one on in a bit. But what I'm doing at the minute, I'm just going to plumb a bit of 1.5 inch onto there, just for the waste. That's the bottom drain off the. That one there is the drain plug. So that one very rarely gets used. And then this is the main waste when cleaning out. So I just need to get a bit of pipe on down there, a bit of 1.5 inch, which I ain't got at the moment. Until you'll see that valve there. Until that's the skimmer line at the minute, just sort of sitting there so that I lose water. I've got to get that plumb back into the boss, which I don't know if you can see from here. It's just zoom in a little bit. You might just see the strap going around the 4-inch standpipe just there. So there's a boss on that. So once I've done that, I can use that bit of 1.5 inch board then obviously I have got a couple of bits where I can knock in about, where I can bodge together for now. So yeah, so at least the bead now is up and running again. No drips, no leaks, happy days. So we roll sometimes, other times it's different. So we've got the blower there, still got to plug the blower in as well, get the tube down into this. I've got to get me a new one of these as well, one-way valve, non-return valve even, because it is leaking slightly. And if I turn that on to rinse without the air, that pipe fills up. So there you go. Sorry to bore you with a chit chat. Put the strap on there now, just a strap screwed up onto the wood, just to keep the bounce out of that pipe. That's fine. That's strapped all the way across as well under the decking. So yeah, there you go. Classic example of Bodgit and Scarper, but if it works, I don't care. And we are running. We're only running. Hang on, we're running at. Round you go. Round you go. Round you go. Round you go. Go on. Round you go. Oh, I don't know if you can see that on here. Oh, drunken hand. 76. That's watts. That is. 50%, 76 watts, that's what this pond now is running at, other than the 60 watts on the air pump, 55 watts on the air pump, which I have swapped the Charles Austin pump, which is there, just under there. I've swapped it for a Jabeo because it's less wattage and it's doing the same job. So that's just turning the Nexus over and the two air stones in the middle. And then I've got another Jabeo. I had these pumps, come on you bugger. I had these pumps knocking about. That one there is a, see that? PA60, so that's running the bottom drain, 65 litres at, how many watts is that? 38 watts. So we've got 38, 55, that's, yeah, 93. And then we've got 75, I'm running on less than 150 watts now. So, yeah, it's got to be good. Whereas before, right, where are we going? I really don't get on with this thing. Anybody want to buy a gimbal? There's one for sale here. And I ain't joking. Yeah. Other than the 300 and odd watts where I was running before, I've halved it. I've got my air pump on the Nexus on a timer, so that can stop overnight. And I'm looking at putting the air pump on the drain on a timer as well. It's exactly the same. Look at that. K1, middle of the nexus again. That's because I've had the pump off. So yeah, right, so I'm going to get the big blue sorted out, get it back flush. I'm going to put a new, I'll say big blue, it's A blue is all. There it is, over there. So I'm going to get that backwash, put a new filter in that pre-filter and get it back on and get the pond topped up. Catch you in a bit, guys. Right then folks, got a good idea now to show you the cleaning. It has stood there for about a week now, I'm also going through it. So, I'm pumping through it now, but I'm going to get it clean anyway. So yeah, you've probably seen this all before, how to clean the bead. Have you ever seen an e-tail bead with K1 micro being cleaned? Probably not, because I think I'm the only one who's done it so long. So yeah, first things first, turn the pump on. The pump's off, turn off the valve on the return from the pump. Open this valve here, which is quite that's the precaution valve for the air. Shut them two valves. Just make sure. No, I don't need to do that. Okay. So what we've got now, the bead is basically isolated from everything else. Multi-angle, multi-port switch. Put that on to rinse. That's now slowly going to waste. What'll happen is, when I put the air blower on, you probably are going to hear me after this. I'm just going to kick everything up and I'll show you doing that. Maybe not, come back. Oh, here we are. Still got a bit of a leak, but I've got some project grips. So that's the bead. Kicking the cable all over the place now. Take what we can show you. It's all going to waste down here. Down that white boy. That's white. Going into the seat. And I'll leave that like that for about 5 or 10 minutes. Just ticking over like that. I'm going to have to get some new clips on these fittings. Bodgit and Scarper today. Catch you in a minute. Right guys, so I've just stopped the air pump, the blower. So I'll turn that valve off. This bloody stiff, I couldn't have fun a stiffer valve if I'd have tried, I don't think. Turn that one off, sorry about the camera skills. What we do now, multi-port handle, we turn that to backwash. We open the valve up down here on the pump. And then we'll put some water through the top. So just to show you now what's going on in the bead. Sorry about this. That's now backwashing through the bead, washing all the crap out where it's kicked up, and then we'll repeat the process. Put the blower back on, backwash it again, and then that's probably good enough then for today. Probably do this later on in the week now, it's been up and running again. So there you go. That's only on 50%. If I turn it to 200 it's really gonna splash across. So yeah. So that's the bead backwashing now. Just a quick backwash. Now I'll put it back onto filtration, just to fill it back up. And then we'll repeat the process, hopefully, and not blow that joint off again. Happy days. Turn it up again. This time what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the bottom valve, which is that flexi cord there. I'm going to open that. I'm going to totally drain the bead. I'm going to totally drain it off. To get any crap out what's sitting in the bottom. If anything's sitting in there, probably not. Now I'm in making sure. long bead for a bracket under this as well. Bouncing about, isn't it? That's taking all the water now from the bottom. It's going to totally drain that. Now you're going to lose no cable in the filter inside. That'll avoid bouncing about. Right, so I've basically glued most of the air out. Just trickling out the bottom now. So I've got a lot left in there. Well, I don't think everybody does this, but I like to do it every now and again. Totally grind it out after I'll give it a couple of washes, get it a refresh. And then totally drain it off. A lot of content to this video today, probably a bit too much influence. So I might put all this out, you might not see it. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you know I am. But yeah, that's the bead wash, all plugged up. These, I'm going to cut these off because they're a bit long. Shitty clamps, but they're all good. And yeah. Up and running again, that's the main thing. Right, catch you in a bit. I can't really see much difference, to be fair. I reckon there's another 12 months left in that yet. I'll get the hose on that and clean it off. That was put in there midsummer last year, so yeah, probably does need it. There's a slight difference, you know. Supreme. No point. No plug there for a Supreme coil, by the way. So yeah, changed midsummer last year. Time for a new one to go in. Happy days. Don't really know if you can see this, but I thought before I put the new filter in, I'll give it a good shake up and backwashing it the wrong way, and that water there, it's a little bit cleaner now. We've come out to start with. Absolutely nice. Proper grey colour. Yeah, let's hope it does better. Right then guys, it's later on in the day. I'm in the middle of making some fence panels. So we've got sawdust everywhere. The grass is going to need another hoover. Got the saw out, we've got the drill out. That's the second one I've made. The first one has now had a coat stain. So these are for out the front, so that's what I'm doing now this afternoon. So there's a couple done. Going grey. That's just drying off in the sun now. That one's ready now to be painted, and then yeah, we can crack on. They're still in there, wanting food, getting fed, swimming in the current. Looks like there's a couple got out. These are the ones in here. I don't know if you can see anything that I'm keeping. There's also my grown shellfish have got to go in here as well. Try and create a shadow on the glass so as you can see. So yeah, some nice sheros and showers in there. But yeah, we've moved on. The pond's now running as it should be. I mean, it's been a couple of 3 hours now since I did that. so it's still slowly topping up off the blue. But yeah, happy days. I'll catch you later. That's it for today then. I'm knackered, to be fair. I've done three panels. One's still drying off just there at the side of the shed, so that's going in the post tomorrow. Everything's alright with the bead, yeah, the bead in the Nexus pond's running fine, so that's running at 50% at the minute, which is enough. Little ones, they're in there, and also I've got the other ones in the pond opposite, in the tank opposite. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day at Quenny Koi today. As I said, there is reasons for me not going, so we will go into that. But look, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Give us a like if you like what I'm doing. If not, let me know. I can always see if we can get it changed. There's still loads to do here. I'm in a mess. I've had a bit of a clean up, but yeah, sound. Nice one. Thanks guys, catch you later.